What's up, party people? Technicals here, back 3D printing vlog. What's going on in the 3D print mini farm today? Let's start over here. We got another fresh, hot off the presses CPU or GPU mining stand for crypto stuff, computer stuff. It's Pet G, so I can't really. Well, there we go. Came off all right. This Pet G really sticks to this PEI plate really good. You gotta really kind of give it the business sometimes. It comes off, but then all the little support knickknacks kind of stick on here. Come back and clean that up later. But the more exciting thing, the 450% actual size Glock. This is 1/4 of it. This is the grip. So I sliced the model a bit differently, inverted it to where it would print on the plane that's going to be glued to the slide. So you can kind of make it out like this is the back here, like the part that rests in the crook of your thumb, half the trigger housing here. Had one of the supports screw up, but I think it's going to be okay. And I've been kind of looking at it, the remaining supports. Well, of course it goes to this side when I move the camera over there. The remaining supports, they got a long way to go because this is right at the max of what the Cobra's gonna do. So I really got to keep an eye on the spine chain, that it doesn't get caught underneath this rail. That's kind of my main worry, but otherwise the model's coming out pretty good. I ran this at a much lower speed. I think it's running at like 100, maybe 125. And so I left the inside hollow because there is a magazine, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit the magazine to have a wall bracket, so that way you mount the wall bracket and it's attached to the magazine, and you just slide the gun onto the magazine to hold it on the wall, versus trying to line up differing supports on the model on different segments and have it match up and be the correct flush to the wall. I'm gonna do it all in the magazine, and that way if someone wants to take it off the wall and play around with it or whatever, they can. So optimistic about this, running it in regular PLA, just slower, because that, I believe, yeah, that was my last, I had to clean up again. That was my last roll of regular PLA, and I'm going into the era of PLA Plus only. So yeah, model's coming out pretty good. These are big chonky supports, and again, this thing is gonna be close to 500 millimeters tall. So yeah, there's a lot of anxiety with large prints like this because, you know, this is, it's close to 2 days to print, and you know, you'd hate to get to that 45th hour and it fuck up, and you know, you waste it. I think this is in total almost 1,400 grams, so about a spool and a half. And that's even at cheap rolls of spool, you know, that's like 16, 17 bucks just down the drain. But optimistic, hopeful, everything's running swimmingly, and we'll keep an eye on it. Second thing is I got in some of this Polymaker Breakaway filament. I wanted to use this for some of the character models, stuff where I break off the supports. I kind of want a nice cleaner finish, and so I'm going to use this for the interface layer, because this is, I think, like 40 bucks for a half a kilo. So that's equivalent to like 80 bucks per kilo. That's significant. So I only want to use it for the interface layer, not the whole support. So I'll probably do a second, just a dedicated video on the performance of this to see if it works out, because I was looking at PVA and other types of Bamboo makes a PLA interface layer support material that's like the same price, but you have to wait for Bamboo to ship it. This was on Amazon overnight, you know, for the same price. So went ahead and got that. But yeah, I'm optimistic about it. And as far as, like, you know, I'll do a dedicated video on it because I can't keep up this vlog style video because people don't want to watch this kind of thing. But I need a backlog of video, because no one's going to subscribe to a channel with one video. You know, if I've got 50 videos going, even if they're trash videos like this one, it lends a little more credence to the, it lends a little more credibility to the channel itself. So probably do a dedicated video on that and anything else I can really think of. But Otherwise, ran an ad yesterday on my main channel, my crypto channel, kind of plugging these. Did get a couple sales off of it, so that was good. But yeah, that's the name of the game. Have these mining stands. I'll probably, this is 2, so this is enough to do my CPU mining rigs. Maybe I'll put that on here just to kind of demonstrate how that works. Yeah, otherwise, things are going great in 3D print land. Just looking for more products to fulfill and more sales outlets. Maybe do some experiments with Etsy ads. Or, yeah, definitely want to get on Amazon Handmade. That's probably the next step. But I need more products. I don't want to go into a marketing campaign until I have like a good catalog of products. So same thing with the YouTube thing. You don't want to start putting marketing money places until you have, you know, a significant enough amount of stuff. Like, again, I've mentioned I run a regular business too. And so it's like, you know, if you put up a billboard in town, you know, and you only have one store, that's not as good as putting up one billboard in town and you have 5 stores, because, you know, you're advertising 5 locations. And so you can put, it just kind of spreads it around. You kind of increase your efficiency there, but neither here nor there. Anyway, that's the name of the game. Let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below. And if anyone has used the Polymaker Breakaway filament for your interface layer, let me know if you have and what your settings are, so I can get some success. So hopefully we're on that test today. Anyway, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Let me know what you want to see. Like the video because it's a nice thing to do. I'm the Technicals. See you next time.